Hello. Welcome to my channel. This is, Kyle Burnt the Water, and let's talk about Jeff the Killer. Some things I want to know about Jeff the Killer. He was teased for, like, the start of the game to where we are now, and like, a lot of people think Azur's gonna be the next upcoming killer, which they're probably right, but Jeff the Killer, he kind of has his own uniqueness. But either way, the devs are just gonna, like, dangle him above our heads, expecting us to be like, ha, hell, go get it. Go get Jeff the Killer. But, you know, let's start with Mike. Just him. He has one ability so far called Sweet Dreams. It's like, kind of like 2 times Crouch, but obviously used for Jeff the Killer. There's nothing that special about that, but they actually made a move, you know? Like, one ability, that's good. But did they continue? Now, why? I don't know. But whatever it is, they just don't want to continue on him. The only time they'll, like, mention him is in, like, for other characters or, like, teasers, but they'll just never release him. And, like, Hitoko put a message, like, the next killer is gonna be or something. It was, like, 13 characters, which is Jeff the Killer, right? I think. I don't know. But most likely. And then Hitoko sent another post with another killer being teased with 5 characters, which could be referred to Azur, right? Yeah. But why? Why would they do this? I don't know. And they just confused almost everybody after posting, yep, Jeff the Killer. No, pals, actually is her. It's just not gonna change. I'm really hyped for Jeff the Killer and Slenderman. They've been teased a lot. Jeff has been, like, teased for, like, the entirety of the game, like I said. And we still have nothing about him. Like, we don't know that much about him. He's used in the Yourself slasher thing, but I think they cut him out of the render, which I find quite funny. Yeah. Oh yeah, also Slenderman's in that render too, I should mention. But that doesn't mean anything. Like, it's kind of like add Jeff the Killer or add 10 new dev killers. Hitoko, knowing Hitoko, they're probably gonna choose dev killers. They've made a lot of dev killers, and I might make a video covering that. But even though if it only takes an hour, they have he has such a giant dev team, and yet they can't push out a killer in 3 months. But then they secretly make Nosferatu and get 666. Why? I don't know what they, I don't know what's going on in his mind. I don't know the next update. But the next major update, the next character, it's most likely gonna be Ezra. I don't know what to say. Jeff is just, like, never coming out. What did I expect? I don't know. And that's, like, really not good to think about, because if Jeff has been used as a little inside joke, then what does that make any of the other characters? Song.exe, he is not exactly the same situation because he's scrapped, as you all know, which I really wish that he wasn't, but they just used him for the exact same thing. They just kept posting, like, little jokes about him even after he was scrapped, just, like, dangling him above our heads, like, expecting us to, like, be happy. Look, Hi, Toko. If you're seeing this, which you're probably not, please do something about Jeff the Killer. Just hasn't been out for a long time. And, like, even the owners before you, they also had him. And you didn't even make the first ability. That was the previous owner. So, that's kind of insane. But, come on. There's not gonna be any more abilities until, I don't know, at 2028. Because Hitoko is too busy, like, he focuses on one character, and then he focuses on another. It's just so stupid. It's just like, if you're gonna make a character, then finish it. But no, you don't finish it, you make an entirely new character. And I have the SCP situation. For those who don't know, Hitoko's adding SCPs to his game as upcoming killers. Focus on the killer that's gonna be next. Please. Also, King has been teased for a long time. He's still not out. We don't have anything about him except his intro and maybe a scrap moveset, I'm not sure. But Jeff, at least a scrap moveset is something for King. Jeff doesn't even have a moveset. And he's been teased longer, he's been in the game longer. He hasn't released in such a long time. And Jeff the Killer, he's gonna cost 700, I think, unless Hitoko changes his mind. But if he costs 700, that'll bring something new to the game, because then newer players can buy something else, because Slasher is absolutely bought. I'm sorry, but Slasher's not a good starter killer. He never was. I'd rather it be Coolkin. Coolkin at least has like a projectile, and if you're not used to throwing abilities, which, let's be real, almost every single killer but Slasher has that throwing ability, you're not going to get anywhere. Jeff, I don't think he might have a throwing ability, but it's still a better option. Like, or at least in my opinion, because like the crouching is actually like, I like stealth killers, but that's just me. If you don't like it, then that's okay. But wouldn't it be better to like have a starter killer, rather instead of every single killer just being like more pricey than the last? Like Nosferatu, he's absolutely garbage if you're not on PC, and I can confirm that. I mean, unless you can like have something that like spam clicks on your screen, but like they don't know how to make the game fair. And I might make a video about that too, why the game isn't fair, but it's obvious why it's not fair. It's so survivor-sided at one point, but then they just buffed 1X, so he's too overpowered, which makes it a bit killer-sided. And don't even get me started on Noli, who's extremely overpowered. And it's just so stupid. Like, they can't balance anything. It's either too much of this or too little of this. They don't find a middle ground. And that's the problem. Jeff? How does Jeff fit into the bouncing? Well, I think he might be a promising killer. Based on his moveset, I would give him something like based on his like actual story. However, knowing Hitoko, that's not gonna happen. Not only that, what about your 50 other scripters? I'm just getting his point off 50, but like your 50 other scripters just like not working on the game. Even if they are, it's absolutely like minimalized. There's just no way. You have so many scripters. Like, give me your best. That has better scripting than your game. And it's actually sort of balanced. And, I mean, there's probably some scripters in Give Me Your Best, but regardless, you have so many more. And yet you just don't do anything. Why? I don't know, probably because you're all lazy. I mean, I really can't talk. But I'm just trying to make a point here. The devs are really lazy. Wow, what a surprise. I would have never guessed. Assuming that The Last Killer was 3 months ago about, it's not looking good for Forsaken Ace. Just not looking good. Unless they like actually release a new character soon. I'd say in about like a month. It's just not gonna like be well. Hitoko literally said, guys, don't worry. The production will be faster than Noli. But the problem is it's not. Like it might actually be about a like match Noli, and I thought that Noli's milestones took longer. Like it's taking longer than the killer itself is actually really sad. But yeah, Forsaken, please just fix her game. I can't with this anymore. It's just like not good. And as for Jeff the Killer, we don't know when he's gonna come out because Hitoko never says when the new killer is going to release. And he said 3 days prior we'll post like art. But no, you haven't. Which means that the killer's most likely not out. So yeah, Forsaken, please just add Jeff the Killer already. You teased him for so long. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with me or do you not? I mean, I would understand if you don't. If you do, or if you don't, let me know in the comments because I really want to know. Also, you don't really have to comment if you don't want to. It's fine. Yeah, this is Kyle Earth the Water. Signing out, I guess. Remember, Jesus loves you all.